Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Just doing the end of the day recap for you guys. So today, pretty much a wild ride in the markets. All-time highs nonetheless for the S&P 500, the NASDAQ, and the Dow. The only indice that finished lower was the Russell. It was a crazy price action. All four were actually, at the beginning of the day, were at all-time highs, and then reports started floating around where Senator Joe Manchin, who's one of the more conservative Democrats in the Senate, he was basically saying no to the next round of $2,000 checks. Now, when he said that, it immediately started tanking the market, more specifically the Russell. Russell, which usually has all the smaller US-based companies, they all started dropping. It was down almost 1.5%, closing on 2%. Then later down the road, later a couple of hours later, we saw a spokesperson clarify his statement that he gave to the Washington Post, basically saying, "Oh, I'm for $2,000 checks, but it's only for targeted group of people." So basically, he had to go out and backtrack this statement because it was tanking the markets. Now, as that was going on, when the Russell was down 1.5%, I bought that dip. And what do you know? Ended up barely down for the day. Even the futures market, slightly after the close, was almost flat. It ended up down 0.12. So made a nice gain. Great. All this talk about 2K checks not happening, they're gonna happen. The job numbers this morning was horrendous. No matter how you slice it, the job market is headed in the wrong direction, and there's going to be more stimulus that's needed. A lot. We had a press conference today from Joe Biden. He basically was saying, hey, we plan on spending trillions of dollars. You know, what does that mean for you? Own assets. They plan on inflating financial assets, basically. Because most of that money, yeah, some of it's going to go to the everyday person, but most of that money is going to go to financial assets. So I keep reiterating, own stocks, own real estate, own cryptos, own gold, silver. Later on this weekend, I might do a gold versus Bitcoin debate. Which one is better to hold long term? You'll be surprised which one I pick. Actually, you won't be surprised if you've been following these videos. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much some of the things that happened. Later on in the day, randomly Twitter banned President Trump permanently. Kind of random, but okay, I guess. All of a sudden, I guess it didn't adhere to the community policy. I'm like, yeah, I mean, the guy's been saying wild stuff for like 4 or 5 years now. I'm not sure what's changed. I don't know. Nothing makes sense. But either way, banned nonetheless. Let's see. And apparently there's supposed to be some type of armed protests on January 17th. That's not good. When a lot of angry people are walking around with guns, good things don't happen. So, not sure what to make of this. This sounds nuts. And I guess if we thought 2020 was insane, welcome 2021. 2021, hold my beer. So, apparently 2021 is trying to compete, which is the crazier year between 2021 and 2020. So, I don't know what to make of this. We'll see. Hopefully nobody gets hurt. I mean, the whole protest riot at the Capitol, I mean, like 5 people died. There was an officer that died as well. I mean, it's nuts. So hopefully nothing happens, but we'll see. And lastly, before I go, I want to look at the bond market. So the bond market yields were higher today, the 10-year yield higher. So that's basically money leaving bonds. People are selling their bonds and they're looking for other places to store their money. Maybe gold, maybe Bitcoin, maybe stocks. So if everyone is anticipating inflation is going to come, then bonds are probably not the place you want to be in. But either way, I'll make a video later this weekend, gold versus Bitcoin, which one is better to hold, things like that. Bring out some charts, put some context into it. But anyway, you guys have a good weekend. Stay out of trouble. Don't catch a federal charge. It's not worth it. All right, see you guys. Bye.